So today we would like to discuss about the introduction of nutrition, which is a part of general awareness or general studies in most of the competitive examination. Now, coming to this nutrition, first of all, we need to know what is malnutrition and what are its effects. So, lack of sufficient nutrients in the body causes malnutrition, and it is because of the poor diet, digestive conditions, or another disease. The symptoms that come under this malnutrition are fatigue, dizziness, and weight loss. So, untreated malnutrition can cause physical or mental disability. So, these are the major causes if we doesn't take proper nutrients. So, let us see what is nutrition. It is the process of taking in food and using it for the growth, metabolism, and repair. And nutritional stages are ingestion, digestion, absorption, transport, assimilation, and excretion. So there are many stages of this nutrition, and these are very much helpful for our metabolic activity for the growth. See, this improper take of nutrients is causing so many losses. Like, suppose if you take in children, malnutrition is causing them not to grow to their proper stature and slow growth, and sometimes it causes dizziness, fatigue, or water electrolyte imbalance for the whole body, and sometimes muscular weaknesses or loss of muscles. So, there is very much a requirement for taking proper diet and proper nutrients into our body. So, what is a nutrient? A nutrient is a chemical substance in food that helps maintain the body. As I told you earlier, so there are different causes that are affecting our body if we take improper diet or improper intake of the nutrients. So some nutrients provide energy, some nutrients help in building cells and tissues and regulate bodily processes such as breathing, and no single food supplies all the nutrients the body needs to be function. So there are two different types of nutrients. One is macronutrients and the second one is micronutrients. See, these macronutrients are needed in larger quantities in grams range. They normally include water, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So we will be discussing about these carbohydrates, fats, and proteins in the upcoming chapters. And macronutrients are also called energy providing nutrients, except water. So, water doesn't provide much of energy to our body, but it is essential, whereas carbohydrates, fats, and proteins provide energy for our body. So, energy is measured in calories and is essential for the body to grow, repair, and develop new tissues, conduct nerve impulses, and regulate life process. So, as I told you earlier, energy is required for our body in order to reduce this dizziness, fatigue, or water electrolyte imbalance, muscle weaknesses, or loss of muscle. So, short stature should be reduced, and slow growth. All this can be reduced if we take proper intake of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Then, when it comes to micronutrients, these nutrients include minerals and vitamins. As you know, people suffer with vitamin deficiency or some mineral deficiency. That's why uh, people will be given some kind of multivitamin tablets or folic acid tablets like this. So, in order to sustain the body growth and the required nutrients are provided by using those tablets. So, unlike macronutrients, these are required in very small quantities. Together, they are extremely important for the normal functioning of the body. That means macronutrients as well as micronutrients like vitamins and minerals are essential for the proper functioning of the body, and their main function is to maintain the chemical reactions that occur in the body. So these vitamins and minerals will have the capacity to maintain the chemical reactions that are occurring in the body, and micronutrients do not function for the provision of energy. So these doesn't provide any energy, but they will help in maintaining the chemical balance to our body. Then the nutrients that have calories are fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. And when it comes to the definition of calorie, unit of measure for energy in food, we call it as calorie. So energy, we know that it will be usually measured in terms of calories or joules or kilojoules. So usually in the terms we take in nutrition, calories is the apt term. And here, when we consider proteins, 1 gram of a protein is equal to 4 calories. For carbohydrates, 1 gram is equal to 4 calories. Whereas for fats, 1 gram is equal to 9 calories. So the nutrient needs that are required for the human body will change with respect to different aspects like age, gender, activity level, climate, health, and the state of nutrition. See, when you are in the childhood, the nutrition needs will be different. When you are in the adolescent age, the nutrition needs will be different. So for male it will be different, for female it will be different, because the activity level of these people is different and body genetics are different. So as a result of that, for different gender of the people and different activities and different climatic conditions, the nutrition that is required is different. So when it comes to people suffering from some kind of chronic diseases, the diet that will be given by the dietitian will be different, because the nutrients and food supplements that are required in order to maintain proper strength of the body will be different. Because see, when the people is suffering from some kind of diseases or some fever or something, what happens is you can't take the normal diet. So there you require some proper diet in order to sustain the health, and at the same time we will be on medication. So in order to withstand that high power medicines and all, the food intake that is required will be different, the nutrition value will be different. So that's why, depending upon these variable factors, the nutrition intake will be different. So in the coming chapters we will be discussing about these fats, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins and minerals in the upcoming videos. So please do subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for the updates.